My name is Werner Vogt. I'm the curator of the Karoo Desert National Botanical Garden in Worcester, and we're very fortunate this year to have the Big Bucks Expo hosted at the gardens here. It's also the first time in the Western Cape that the bugs have come down to the Western Cape for an expo. Now the Big Bugs started off last year in the Walter Sisulu Botanical Garden, where they've exhibited, David Hooney has exhibited many of the bugs that he's made from this wonderful metal. And it was very well received from the public. Lots of visitors came streaming into the garden. He then, subsequent to that, exhibited the bugs at some of the other botanical gardens of Sandby, which is the KZN Botanical Gardens, as well as the gardens in Pretoria, and also the Lowveld Botanical Garden. So when it came to the Western Cape, actually before it came to the Western Cape, when I decided to speak to David about it, I thought it would be a good idea to bring the bugs to the Karoo Gardens, being a desert garden, a dry weather garden, to show some of the bugs that are associated also with dry landscapes that you find in the Karoo parts of the country. So I think it's a fantastic thing that we could have sculptures of this nature displayed in the garden. What's wonderful about it is that it really is made up to scale. For example, this dragonfly behind me here, you can see that the relation between the body and the abdomen and the wings is really up to scale, and it really shows the intricacies of the animals, the insects itself. We've launched the Big Bucks Expo in the garden last Thursday, and it's going to be with us for 3 months. And I certainly hope that it will draw a lot of visitors into the garden, not just to come and look at the art itself, but also to learn more about the bugs and their interaction with their habitats, because we've also used illustrations, interpretive signage with the bugs, and especially children and learners can come and learn and read more about the association between insects and their habitats. So that is a new aspect that we've worked into the exhibits, so that it's not just a sculpture that stands there. But I must compliment David also on fantastic work and his willingness also to bring the bugs out to the Western Cape, to the Karoo Gardens, and I hope that this kind of art, marrying art with nature and with the environment, will continue to be a feature in botanical gardens and other places of interest, so that we can learn more about often insects and insect life that we don't often see, because we always talk about the big five, but there are also other interesting things in the environment that we often miss. And this is a fantastic way of illustrating that and bringing it out so people can see, and then also to interact with the staff and with the sculptor himself, like David Hooney. So that's great, and we hope for many more events like this, and lots of visitors to come and visit all our botanical gardens in Sandby. Excellent.